Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome subscribers, and if you're a new viewer, this video isn't a detailed tutorial. It's a basic envelope video, but you might want to go back and watch the other ones, and I'll link to those at the end of this video and down below in this description. In this video, what I'm trying to show you is how to do an envelope with a directional paper. I didn't want my pumpkins to be at an angle or upside down, so I'm using the basic idea of an 8x8 square, just like all my other cards, but I considered how it laid out before I made it. So what I did was I took a card and I laid it on the paper. It's kind of like the idea of choosing the part of the paper that you want, but also choosing the direction. And you'll see before I start scoring, I make sure that I have it right. To get my pumpkins to be upright, I had to cut my paper at an angle, not just cut like a 4-inch strip off of each end of a 12x12 piece of paper. So be sure you keep that in mind if you have a directional paper. There's no reason that your pumpkins couldn't be upside down or at an angle. It was just in this instance, I didn't want them that way because that's not the way they are on the card. Silly reasons sometimes, but you'll see. So here I am just checking again. Okay, I've cut my pumpkins at an angle, so when this is all folded up, this will work. Here's my EK Tools scoreboard, my trusty thing, and I'm testing it and saying, okay, I need the 2 3/4 on the left. Flip the paper over when you're using thin paper and doing envelopes. It's so much easier. Just do it on the wrong side. You don't need to worry about the paper creasing or anything like that. Just these are thin papers. And I'm using my Teflon bone folder, not the one that came with the EK Tools scoreboard, but you can absolutely use the one that came with it. Just be very careful when you're using thin paper because you'll punch through it if you aren't gentle. Then you can clearly see, and on the back where it's easier, I'm going to trim out the corners. Remember, always go a little wider, but don't go deeper than that corner or you'll nick the corner of your envelope and have to fix it like I did in a prior video. No big deal. There's almost no reason you should throw out an envelope. The only envelopes that didn't work for me were the ones where I followed the directions that came with this product. So be sure you're using an 8-inch square piece of paper. Then fold up your sections. No particular order. You're not gluing yet. It doesn't matter. I usually do the bottom first because I want to make sure that one is straight and nice, but in an assembly line, I probably wouldn't do that. Then I'm gluing it down, and it's easier if you put the glue on the other side so you don't go too far. Cutting out the square after I glued it together so I can make sure it's straight. I'm actually doing things fairly correctly in this video. And there you go. Super cute, super cute. The pumpkins are upside down on the back. I don't care. They're right side up on the front. And I'm going to add, it just needs a little something, right? So I'm going to add some washi tape. It has tiny polka dots and it's gold. You could use your Clear Star Jelly Roll pen. You could grab a white pen and add accents to those pumpkins. Maybe a splash of glitter, stickers. You could take a black pen and trace around the pumpkins. Anything that you could do to printed paper to jazz it up, you can do to an envelope. I love envelopes because they're forgiving and fun, and whatever you do to an envelope is a pleasant surprise because people were expecting white envelopes and bills. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and now you know how to make your pumpkins right side up. Bye-bye.